President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
I know people have talked to you about whether or not you want to run. Would you ever?
Never got so bad, I would never want to rule it out totally.
A new world order. These allegations are false. Weapons of mass destruction.
The USA Patriot Act.
The blueprint for large corporations.
We once were, we are no longer a Christian nation.
Donald Trump confirmed that he is considering a run in 2016.
Do it.
I am officially running for President of the United States.
He will never be President of the United States.
Donald Trump will never be elected President of the United States.
People are watching these results come in.
That shows you polls are so cap. That shows you polls are so cap. New York Times poll. This shows you how cap polls are.
Well,
none of the polls that are going right now matter at all.
She did win popular vote though.
She did barely.
But she lost the election.
She didn't win the popular vote.
I ain't gonna lie, he kind of got it.
This is a chance of winning. She lost.
He kind of got like a Rocky story on his man.
On me.
Like,
jogging with the dog.
That's why I said, you know, we can't be too scared yet, you know.
Hey,
bro. We're not scared. We're just
look at this.
Fairly concerned.
This is crazy, you know.
But we still think, hey,
I
still think Trump winning.
Yeah.
So come on, man.
Will never be elected President of the United States.
People are watching these results come in.
We are going to make this decision now. Donald Trump will be the 45th President of the United States. Will be the 45th President of the United States.
That's what that's from?
No, I think they just put it in the video.
Oh, that was like a Palestine riot, I think.
It's just
or was it a
climate change
activist?
That can't be Megan.
That is definitely
Megan. Will be
That's
the 45th President of the United States.
Does it ever seem to you that President Trump has done more than any president in modern history?
In the 10 years I've been involved in politics, I've never seen an administration hit the ground running like this.
I could spend the rest of the hour laying out the accomplishments under the Trump presidency, despite everything thrown at him.
The market just had its 12th straight record close.
Taking action to save as many kids as they can.
We were energy independent under the Trump administration.
More Americans reported being employed than ever before.
Those who have served our country in the military to get access to mental health care.
The Great American Outdoors Act is the largest single piece of legislation to support our national parks and public lands.
Created more than 7 million good-paying jobs.
Websites can be held liable in court for having sex trafficking content.
The Abraham Accords, which for any other president would have been multiple peace prizes.
America did not enter into a foreign war.
The employment rate in the U.S. fell to 3.5%.
The First Step Act eases federal sentencing for nonviolent offenders.
Increased funding for historically black colleges and universities.
Allows terminally ill patients easier access to experimental drugs.
Kept the inflation rate low.
Honored with the Bipartisan Justice Award.
Had a massive MS-13 gang problem. 3.9% is the unemployment rate.
Requiring airports to provide lactation rooms for breastfeeding mothers.
Middle class family income increased nearly $6,000.
A dramatic escalation in his crackdown on illegal immigration.
Advocate for educational choice.
Tariffs on Mexico and Canada.
An act preventing animal cruelty and torture.
Taking out Baghdadi, the head of ISIS, Soleimani, the Iranian general.
Save Our Seas Act commitment to environmental issues.
We're saying Merry Christmas again.
Community development in low-income urban and rural communities.
Help us to remember the importance of fighting off tyranny.
Pulling out of UNESCO, the World Health Organization, the Paris Climate Accords, reassessing NATO and the United Nations.
Stood up for Christianity and the Constitution more than any president in American modern history.
We are stopping the attacks on Judeo-Christian values.
That's when it starts. When he fell up the
miss me yet.
He's a savage.
That was hard.
That was hard. That was
Well,
That was
when it's crazy because like when you look back when he was in office, a lot of things did change with all of those bills he had passed. I ain't gonna lie, one bill that helped me a lot when he was in office was during COVID, and I remember they gave us rent for free for like a month or two.
I thought you was bullshitting. He kept telling me that. He was like, "Hey, bro, we can get out rent for free, bro." He said, "Bro, we don't gotta pay rent."
He was always saying that.
I said, "Bro, stop paying."
I showed him the Trump legislation.
I still paid
I
too.
ain't know about Trump at this time, y'all. Like, I had no information. All I know was PPP hit. I just do the PPP hit.
And you know what's funny? The first time, whenever the last election happened, I remember I was sitting there and I was with Taj, and I was like, I feel like Joe Biden. I don't feel like that wasn't good. He was like, I feel like that wasn't good either. We weren't even political. We were just going off what we was feeling. And we literally, I was like, I just feel like. I remember I was even low-key like scared to say it because I didn't know how dudes was gonna react. I was like, I feel like this wasn't that. He was like, yeah, me either. I said, hold on.
No, I was forever messed up when I first I remember the first Charlemagne video. You're not
You showed
black.
me that.
I forever remember that video. I was like, oh, I can't fuck with him. I seen that video in the 1960 when he seen the crime bill.
Yo, I remember we started looking at the crime bill.
I said, oh yeah, I can't fuck with this.
Taj was into it a little bit for real.
I wasn't, but I just know history, bro.
It was like because it was going up because it was election season, so we were just like the casual.
And it was COVID. It wasn't nothing to do.
You're seeing it on Twitter.
I wasn't seeing shit.
That's crazy.
I don't know what you be doing.
Yeah, I might be under a rock.
He was trying to get on play.
You might be.
You asked me, brother, I might not know who the president is. That's what type of nigga I was, y'all. I'm gonna keep it honest.
I didn't know who the president was. He just at this bitch.
Who the president?
Oh, guys. All right, let us know what y'all think. This was an amazing ad. Hey, the Democrats can't shoot our ad like this. They can't.
Nah, it's too much facts behind it, bro.